disconnected.
Voice command. It is always on the Sena 30K and it is extremely responsive. When you turn the 30K on, you'll hear it say preparing headset and then hello. While it's preparing, it's loading the entire directory of voice commands and settings. If you would like it to skip to hello and boot up faster, you can disable voice commands. However, you will not be able to use them or simply say any phrase and have your Sena cooperate. You can control your headset completely hands-free. The voice command functions only work with English commands. To start voice command, tap the ambient button on your headset, and you'll hear it say a command, or simply say, hello Sena. To stop the voice command, tap the ambient button as well.
Cancelled.
The voice command functions only work with English commands. Please review the manual for all of the options that you can possibly say and have your Sena react to. To improve the accuracy of the voice command, make sure your visor is shut, the microphone is properly placed, and hidden from the wind. To activate the voice command during intercom communication, tap the ambient button once. So if these two were in an intercom, you can tap the ambient button once, and it will still allow you to say voice commands. Again, the voice command setting is by default enabled. The voice command setting can be found and accessed through the settings menu on the Sena device manager or the smartphone app. When voice command is enabled, you can use your voice to give commands to the headset and operate certain operations completely hands-free. If it is disabled, you need to operate all of the functions using the buttons on your headset or possibly with a remote. Speaking of the ambient mode button, you can hear ambient sound outside of your helmet by activating ambient mode. To activate ambient mode, press the ambient button twice. To deactivate ambient mode, press the ambient button twice again. The ambient mode has a higher priority than mobile phone, so you cannot listen to your music or have an intercom conversation while ambient mode is activated. This is thinking that if someone is giving you directions outside and you need it to amplify the sound coming from outside of your helmet, this might be the most important thing going on. So when you tap ambient mode, all other functions will not be working at the moment. You're simply listening to your outside surroundings. General function priority. The highest priorities of connected devices are in order. Lower priority functions will be interrupted if a higher priority function takes over. For example, stereo music will be interrupted by an intercom conversation. One exception, that's stereo music that you're listening to if you have audio multitasking on and someone from an intercom conversation tries to reach you, the music will simply lower in the background and you can still speak with them over the intercom. You can upgrade the firmware using the Sena device manager, and please visit sena.com to check out the latest software and downloads. Voice prompts automatically come enabled. The setting can be found in the device manager or the app. Essentially, if you would not like to hear any of what's going on in the Sena, you can disable voice prompts. Sidetone is also by default disabled, and it's the sound of your own voice as picked up by your headset's microphone and reproduced in your own ear. It helps you speak more naturally according to the surrounding noise and helmet conditions. If this feature is enabled, you can hear what you're speaking during an intercom conversation or a phone call. It does come by default disabled.